You know what? A lot of people who are just beginning to learn public speaking fall victim to this one thing. They lose their authenticity. Authenticity. But what is authenticity? Now, if you take speakers like Sadhguru, Gary Vaynerchuk, Tony Robbins, and Narendra Modi, and if you give them five sentences for everyone, same sentences, they all will speak in different styles, different body language, different tonality, different expressiveness. A lot of things will be different, and that's what makes it authentic. So how do you stay authentic? Now, one way to stay authentic is don't follow the model too much. Now, as you learn this public speaking model, this some models will make it very easier for you to learn public speaking, do public speaking, but a lot of times they can make you lose authenticity. For example, one model is mug up your statements and go speak, which works in a lot of situations, but when you do it, a lot of people can't show themselves who they are. Their personality does not come out. So how do you be authentic? These are three ways that you can be authentic. Number one, be careful who you listen to. I had this mentor who I knew. He used to speak about all these motivational stuff, which was amazing. I was like, wow, this person is amazing. And then he invited me, not I, yeah, he or someone who knew him invited me to this motivational event. I went to the event. The motivational speaker came. He started speaking. And you know what? My mentor back then sounded exactly like that motivational speaker. It was like his voice or the way he spoke was a copy of that motivational speaker. And at that moment, I was sitting there. I was like, "This is so artificial. It's weird to hear that." So if you want to be authentic, don't try to copy someone. If you listen too much to someone, if you're around them, you will pick it up. So be careful about what you pick up. If you feel like you're copying that person, it's okay to listen to their advice. You can follow one person's advice, but try to listen to multiple speakers with multiple different styles so that you can bring out a combination of it, which can be yours. It doesn't have to be copy of someone's. Second way to be authentic is to not prepare that much. If I told you, like, you know what, I'm going to come here, I'm going to speak to you about three statements about who I am, what I do, and how I do it. Now, if you were to mug these things up, you would sound so much more artificial. Because you mugged up, because you have the confidence, you won't try to take the risk of not doing something that's out of usual, out of ordinary. So what you do in this is just prepare few things. For example, here I'm going to speak to you about authenticity. That's what I said, and I came in. I haven't prepared anything here, but I knew the points. I know what I'm going to be speaking about, and I'm just speaking about it. I haven't overly prepared. I just know the main points. The third way to be authentic is to imagine like you're speaking to a friend. When you are in a large crowd, or when you're among the large crowd, and when you want to speak to them, stop going to mode of speakers. Okay, stop going into this mode of, you know what, I am going to speak to them like they are my audience. And you're going to sound maybe good, maybe decent as a speaker, but it's going to be so much more inauthentic. So what you do is imagine you're speaking to a friend. Hey, what's up guys? How are you doing? So I'm here, I'm speaking to you like I speak to my friend, which makes it so much easier for me to bring out my true self. I can make it conversational. So what you do is make your speech conversational. Thank you so much for watching.